Hello, children. Children, can you name some white colored birds? Yes, some of them are like pelicans, ibis, goose, egret, swan, stork, ostrich, crane, and many more. Today, I, Kahani Wali Kanani, am going to tell you a story about a goose. A goose which is very different from others, very special, very unique. And children, this story is based on an Aesop's fables. The story is Radhe and the Golden Eggs. Children, you can hear more such interesting stories on my YouTube channel. Subscribe the channel and do press the bell icon so that you never miss a new story from me. If you like the story, press the like button and you can also share the story with your friend by clicking on the share icon. And now the story Radhe and the Golden Eggs. Once upon a time, there lived a farmer named Radhe in a village. He had a very small farm, and on that farm, he grew some vegetables. And he would sell the vegetables to earn his living. Now, Radhe's wife, Radhika, she was dissatisfied with what she had. She would always say, "Oh, how sad it is. See, your earning is so small that we can fulfill only our daily needs. Our farm is very, very small. How I wish one day we had a big house, all the luxuries in life, just as like our neighbor." Radha would say, "Radhika, don't be sad. Be satisfied with what we have. And yes, you will be happy if you do so. But if you go on comparing yourself with others, you will never be happy." But she would never listen to him. Now, one day, Radhe went to meet his friend who lived in another village. He had to cross a small river. Now, while he was returning back, it was getting dark. He said to himself, "Oh, I should hurry up. It will soon be dark and difficult to cross the river." And he began taking big steps. He was nearly running. Suddenly he heard a noise and he stopped. "Oh, what is this? That noise? Something like a bird." And he looked around. "Oh, this sound is coming from the bushes." He moved silently without making a noise toward the bushes. And children, do you know what did he see? He saw a bird. Ah, this bird looks like a goose, but it is very different from a goose. Its feathers are shiny and golden. Radhe tiptoed and picked up the goose in his arms. The goose tried to escape from Radhe, but Radhe did not let it go. When Radhe reached home, he called to his wife, Radhika. "Radhika, come, come, see, what have I got?" And Radhika came and looking at the bird, she said, "Oh, is it a goose?" "No, no, it is different from a goose." And nevertheless, what she did, she bought a basket and she put some straw in it and laid the goose in the basket. And yes, she closed the lid. Why? Because she was afraid the goose might run away. Next morning, Radhe moved the lid of the basket and he bought some corns to feed the goose. He lifted the goose and looked into the basket. Oh, there was an egg. Radhe picked up the egg and started looking at it surprisingly. He called Radhika. Radhika came and Radhe gave her the egg. Radhika also was surprised. She started looking it, turning it all around again and again. All eggs are white, but this egg is golden in color, so shiny. And then she exclaimed, "Wow, this is a golden egg. I suggest you go to a goldsmith and sell it. I'm sure we will get some handsome money for it." Yes, yes, that will be fine, agreed Radhe. He carefully took the egg, placed it in a box, and went to the market. Do you know where did he go? He went to a goldsmith's shop and showed him the egg. Sir, I want to sell this. Will you buy it? The goldsmith carefully examined the egg and said, this is a golden egg. It's very beautiful. From where did you get it? Radhe said, it's not your concern as it is. It's not your concern as to from where I got it, how got it. Tell me, will you buy it or not? Or should I go to another shop? At once the goldsmith said, no, no, sir, you don't have to go to another shop. I am willing to buy the egg. He took the egg and gave Radhe the money. Radhe was very, very happy. He bought a lot of things with that money. Clothes for himself and Radhika, some goodies to eat, pairs of shoes, and many more things. He also remembered to buy some corns for the goose. When he came home, he said, see Radhika, see what I have got for you. Some clothes, shoes, goodies and also some household items. Now you are happy? And you see, after buying all these, I still have some money left. Keep this money in the safe for future use. Radhika smiled happily. The next morning, Radhe opened the basket, lifted the goose, and yes, there was an egg, a golden one. Again, he took the egg to the market and sold it. Now, every day the goose would lay one golden egg, and Radhe would go and sell it in the market. Slowly, slowly, Radhe became rich. And you know what he did? He built a big house with all the luxuries in it. Radhe now even stopped selling vegetables, stopped working in his farm. And he would say, Radhika, now Radhika, you are happy, you got a big house, all the comforts. But Radhika, she was yet dissatisfied. One day, she said, see, we have become rich. We are comfortable than we were earlier. Yet we are not as rich as the zamindar of a village, the head man of the village. I want to be richer than him, and that also very fast. See, one egg every day will take us a long time to be richer than the zamindar. Radhe said, Radhika, see, we are both now comfortable. We have a nice house, plenty of food, and all the luxuries. Be satisfied with what we have. Don't be greedy. Don't tribble. But Radhika said, see, I have a plan. This goose has stored golden eggs in her stomach, and she lays only one egg one day. I think if we open her stomach and take out all the eggs, then we will be surely richer than the zamindar very soon. But Radhe did not agree. But Radhika began insisting this again and again every day. And finally Radhe agreed. The next morning he cut open the goose stomach and did they get all the golden eggs? No. Both Radhe and Radhika were spellbound. They were speechless and shocked. There were no eggs. The stomach of the goose was just like that of a normal goose. After a while, Radhe said, see, I told you not to be greedy, but you wouldn't listen to me. See, there are no eggs in the stomach of the goose. Now see what happened. Now there is no goose and there will be no golden eggs. Now both were sorry, but all in vain. Radhika began crying, but Radhe said, it's no use of crying over spilt milk. You were greedy and now you are punished for it. See, We were fine with one egg every day. Now, after some time, they were not as rich as before, and Radhe had to start working on his farm every day. So, children, you must have also realized, you must have also understood that too much greed always leads to great loss. Anyone who tries to get more than he is receiving is not satisfied with what one is getting. You will always, it is most likely you will get nothing at all. So be satisfied with what we have and are getting. And children, how did you like the story? Radhe and the Golden Eggs. We'll meet you again next week with a new story. Till then, goodbye. Take care.